Hello, everyone. I might sound a little bit different in my streams because I have a new, freaking, a new pair of earbuds with a mic in it, so I might sound a little different. Let's see here. Let me get to the playback so I can see if it's actually doing it. Let's go to my videos. Let's go to Daybreak 1 video. That's usually my door to my channel. And there you are. Let's go to this. Let's go to... Oh, I got a Caramella Girls playlist that needs to be attended to. Oh, sweet. Anyway, we got a new story for Wuthering Waves. And we also got a new area. Where at? Well, let's go see. First off, I gotta remember this.
I'm gonna cry.
Oh, don't cry.
No, fucking Splinter scared the shit out of me.
Hey.
He was just lying there, bro. Fucking.
Let's see, is there gonna be a new map? Is there a new map for frickin' Renacita? Oh, Renacita has new map. Renacita has new map indeed for the new story. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna go and teleport to Renacita right now. Let's go to this teleport point. Let's not go to a tower or Renaissance Beacon, whatever they call it. I'm actually gonna put my glasses back on. So I can comfortably wear them while I'm doing my streams. Because my headset, my ONN headset that I use for, my streams usually, but can hurt my head like nothing else whenever I'm wearing my glasses. Why? Don't question me, gamers. I'm gonna go. Hold on a second. Wait. I actually want to see something here. I'm actually going to see something. I wonder if... What's the highest point in Jinsha? What's the highest point in Hualong that I can go to? Okay, let's see here. Let's go to here. I want to see if I can fly in other places. Up? Nope. Still can't. But it's alright. Yep. Yeah, rip indeed. Rip indeed. Notice a little bit of changes in the map here. Oh, isn't this interesting? We got tactical hologram, phantom freaking teleport points here. Anyway, let's go and grab a teleport waypoint and then go and grab that Renaissance Beacon Tower.
Wind guide me.
Where's the next one? Yep, here we are, we're almost there. But, wait, I'm going the wrong way, am I? Ah, shit, I'm going the wrong way. I grab that one.
Free as a bird.
Yep, I was going the wrong way in the entire time. I wasn't staying true to the directions where I was pointing to. I gotta go this way. Okay. What is that? Huh? There's an inverted tower in the sky. I better not fly anymore. Let's just glide the rest of the way.
Yeah, by the way, I should be getting the
Nice.
should be getting a good chunk since I did some
Nice.
10 hours to be exact, so I'm not gonna complain about it.
10 hours of work? Hey, can't complain about that. That's actually pretty good.
10 hours overtime and I'm doing
Free as a bird.
usually my hours
Let's do a dive bomb. Tower, a coin. Tower. What?
Power of the Sentinel.
Did I grab the map? Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. There's a whole lot. Oh, yeah.
just killed my teammate.
That would have been a big oopsie.
I love hardcore, like one targets.
Map acquired. For that part. But now, the real fun begins. Let's go and let's progress to the main story now, shall we? Last time we stopped. Last time in the main story for Wuthering Waves, we went to. We was doing the whole festival thing, the carnival thing, and stopped the. We pretty much gave them a rousing show of freaking fantastical nature and all that awesomeness, and we provided them with good entertainment. However, the Praxidus decided to wanted to crash the party and wanted to cause trouble and chaos. So we decided to take action and go and do that.
Screw the Praxidus.
Indeed.
You there, Abster?
What's up?
It's taking longer for Abby to react.
Hey, there's nothing to worry about. I'm just a little beat, that's all. Oh, earlier, when I was half asleep, I came up with this great idea for finding the Sentinel.
Let's hear it.
Didn't the Sentinels say they're locked up in some kind of tower in the sky? Well, how about I just fly up there and look for it? Easy as pie.
The tower is either too far to see, or it's totally covered by clouds. Otherwise, we would have seen some sign of it on the ground.
The tower is up in the sky, you silly
Sure you can
me.
fly that far?
Hey, come on! It won't hurt to try. The cliff at Eglet Town would be a perfect launch pad.
Well, looks like we need to find ourselves a... Well, unlike in Genshin Impact, you can actually run up walls. Woohoo! Oh yeah, last time I actually got... in between sessions, I actually got Phoebe. Yeah! My second Renacita character, I got her! Oh, hello, who's this? Who is this red-haired maiden? Elf? What? Elven? An elven girl?
Itself holds no emotion. It's the heart that grants it meaning. So, dear listener, tell me, what feelings did my piece evoke in you?
Elven? With tree branches? What? Hi,
A very valuable insight. Thank you. That brings me closer to completing my piece.
Oh, British too, of course.
Salutations,
Of
Rover.
course, an elven character being British.
I'm glad to have met you.
What? She knows me? How? How does she know me? How the fuck do these characters who I don't even meet yet know me already?
Sent by Lady Gaga, thank you.
How?
As I passed that abandoned house, I suddenly felt this. Well,
Oh, Carlotta, of course.
inspiration that just can't be ignored. So I stopped to compose a piece. Surprise, surprise, the melody led me right to you. Well, I suppose this won't count as me getting distracted, right?
If Carlotta asked you to find me, has something happened?
Lady Carlotta told me you encountered the supposed martyred maiden, Cartathea. She dispatched search teams soon after, but there's been no sign of Cartathea since. That's why she asked me to use my forte to recreate the frequency you experienced at the time, to see if any details you might have missed become clear.
Recreate the frequency?
Well, it's a little tricky to explain in words. Think of it like being in an immersive portrait. Can you tell me about your meeting with Cartathea? The more details, the better. Even the smallest things count.
Wow. Just this game looks so beautiful. I love it.
Let's see here. Tweak a few notes here. Some emotions there. Textures. That should do it.
Guitarist. What? It was at the time of the carnival.
Now then, Rover. Time for you to tune in to your memories.
Oh dear Lord, what? We're already going on a mental trip. Okay, let's go. Already going on a mental... How did I get here?
Tune into my memories. Does that mean I'm supposed to see the past from another perspective?
Laureate.
Huh? Who? Cartathea.
Our tacit marks are glowing again. It appears there is a special connection between them. What is the meaning of this?
Someone used their resonance ability to help me relive this moment, but this seems unexpected.
How did you first come to notice me?
The Sentinel. Imperator's voice guided me to you.
You heard the Sentinel's voice? Then tell me, am I their resonator?
Well, Imperator called you the Lost, and Primus Fenrico claims you are the resonator for Leviathan through Nodium. But you really don't have any idea.
I gotta say,
I've actually been searching for the answer to this question too. My memories are fragmented.
possibly a lot of
I remember
luck.
becoming a resonator. And the moment I was given the name Fladelise.
Not even in the top 3?
I
Damn.
also remember fighting something. But the details and the outcome of that battle are lost to me. You seem deeply concerned about the Sentinel. Tell me, why is that?
You rang? Whoa! Check it out! Our frequencies got split apart!
Seems like I'm doing better with this one.
Yeah, sorta. Kinda.
This must be the frequency that's entangled within you. Is it some kind of echo?
What? So, all Evelyn characters are pretty much British at this point in
Yes.
time.
I'm experiencing a similar kind of frequency split. No, there is little that remains of my resonance.
I still
bands.
can't believe this. Like, seriously.
I feel its frequency weakening. I understand why you're eager to find the Sentinel. You said you heard the Sentinel's voice. Was there anything else they said?
They spoke of being ensnared in an inverted tower suspended in the sky.
Ensnared? Does that mean behind the seals there's... I'm sure you've noticed that I was drawn here only as a frequency. My true form currently resides inside an inverted sonorosphere, suspended high in the sky. At its center stands a tower, its gate locked by 3 seals. I've sensed a voice calling out to me from behind them. Could it be the Sentinel?
Say, it's really faint, so I barely noticed earlier. Is that a Grenodian smell I'm getting from you?
The scent of a Threnodian. You can perceive the Threnodian.
It's it's not an exact one-to-one with that big Ovathraxula meatball I had. But I never mix up a flavor I've already tasted.
Abby has a nose for these sort of things. We came across Threnodian powers before in Jinzhou. So it's safe to say Abby can be trusted.
Do you think I'm the Threnodian's resonator?
How can there be a resonator for a
Making
Threnodian and a
assumptions,
resonator for the
let's go
freaking
into the
Sentinel?
first.
That's the thing is, I'm still trying to figure it out.
Given your current situation, it is possible you were affected by the Threnodian's powers during your battle alongside Imperator. That could be the reason behind losing all your power, too.
I take it this theory would
Getting some insane luck, are ya?
Yeah, pretty much. I got my revenge for the last trap kill.
After all, that unique echo of yours.
You know what they
means the
say,
Sentinel's powers
revenge
are
is a
true.
dish best served cold.
Yeah, and the
Even
thing
in
is,
adventure
even
tales,
afterlife.
it's not always the witch who loses her memory. It could also be.
I bet you got extra points off of that one.
Trying to regain her powers.
They got 2 medals.
That's
Now
good.
In that case, it appears we share the same goal of finding the Sentinel. Spending so much time alone in the Sonoran Sphere gave me plenty of time to consider countless possibilities.
When somebody enters my
I've braced myself for whatever may come until I find the answers I'm seeking.
no venting, I don't trust anybody who
I
vents.
want to know what's going on with Imperator in that tower.
The only venting I do is whenever I want to get a lot of my anger out. That's
How
it.
can I reach your Sonoran Sphere?
A part of the Sonoran Sphere is actually on land, though its outer perimeter is surrounded by a barrier. I cannot leave, and no one can enter. I'm afraid that won't do. That barrier also acts as the power source that maintains the Sonoran Sphere's integrity. If it's destroyed, the entire sphere will collapse. And the ruins, along with the tacit discords it houses, would come crashing down on Raguna.
Oh, and in this update, we'll be getting a new element for Rover! Yay!
You said no one can get in. Has anyone tried?
Yes, I've occasionally sensed someone wandering outside the barrier, as if searching for a way inside.
I'm still kind of shocked that my voice is coming in really super clear. And I don't have to freaking talk loud to do any sort of Discord calls.
Almost like a deep sea jellyfish.
That was a bad match.
Alright, I'm gonna skip.
I wasn't
There.
able to get a clear look. Like an
I'm skipping this because
Over. Oh, thank goodness. You're finally awake. How are you feeling? Any headache, tingling feet, upset stomach?
what? Is she some sort of nurse?
Phew. I tried everything. You just wouldn't wake up. I thought you were... Wait a second. Did you actually fall asleep listening to my music? No. Kind of breaks my heart to know you reacted like that when it wasn't even a lullaby.
No, it was really helpful.
Helpful for your sleeping troubles, hmm?
An elven girl.
So my forte created a special connection that led to some unexpected developments. The girl, is she friend or foe? What truths lie behind the seal, and who is that mysterious wandering figure?
Holy shit, this girl is nuts. She is fucking nuts.
This is going to be a very exciting song.
Yep, I'm fine. Aw.
I'll pass this information on to Lady Coulter. So, what do you plan to do next?
Pardon the intrusion, my lady.
Huh?
My name is Sebastian. As per my lady's instructions, I have been entrusted with the honor of inviting you to the Phasalia estate for a discussion.
The Phasalia family? The one that's likely worshipping the Threnodian?
Why does she want to talk with me?
My lady has expressed a desire to clear up some unfortunate misunderstandings that occurred previously.
Tell her I accept the invitation, but at a later time.
I will convey your message to the lady.
Well, looks like I'm gonna be in some sort of freaking heat.
Didn't expect the head of the Phasalia family to come looking for you. Especially while they're still in the middle of negotiations with Lady Carlotta.
I don't know how to mute my mic with this. Would the button on my freaking headset do that? I shouldn't have thrown out the box. I'll explain it to her later. Yeah, if you had heard the other voice, everyone, that was my mother.
She's just as unpredictable as the rumors say. I suppose you would want to know more about her before taking up her invitation, hmm? She's known to be a recluse and rarely makes public appearances. No one outside the family even knows her real name. They just call her the head of the Phasalia family. I've heard quite a few rumors. Which one would you like to hear first? I have Shadow of the Ancient, Lady Bane, or maybe Entangler of Hearts. Hello, that's why they're called rumors. I'm just doing my due diligence by being faithful to the source material. So, ready to dive right in?
Okay, this elven girl is getting way too close. She's fucking nuts. I usually am this quite enthusiastic about certain things, and I always go above and beyond with what I'm talking about, and just all in all, just trying to do my due diligence to just what the hell.
Well, long story short, the Phasalia family was one of the first to set foot on these islands and establish order in Renacida. Their lineage even predates the Order of the Deep, and their craft of extracting toxins from aquatic plants is a legacy passed down through generations. Word is, they select the new head of household by by having candidates ingest each other's poisons and wait to see who's still breathing when it's all over.
Jesus fucking Christ. Ingesting their own poisons? Oh, gross.
Stories about the current head of the Phasalias get even wilder. They say she didn't go through the usual selection process. Instead, she took the throne by poisoning her predecessor. Others say she's a master in the art of manipulation, drowning her victims in hallucinations until they agree to her terms without even realizing it.
I got a 4.5 euro key.
In any case, the Phasalia family aside, she's someone you definitely want to handle with care. If you're set on meeting her, I'd be extra careful if I were you.
The way she describes the head of Phasalia reminds me of how Cardathia spoke about the wandering figure by the barrier. Can't rule out the possibility that they're the same person. Looks like I'll need to pay her a visit.
Oh, there you are. Who's a good boy?
Alright, there we go, got it.
It's like 6:40.
Great, I gotta head to another location. That's not going towards the new map, of course.
Free as a bird.
Well, in Genshin Impact, I did I got the frickin', oh shit. Fuck it.
has approached. Be on guard.
Hello. I received Jacona's message. I think the head of the Thessalians approached you when I was still in negotiations with her emissaries. Was it meant to be a diversion all along? They invited you and you alone. As a Montelli, I'm in no position to intervene. That being said, if the Thessalians try anything against you, I'll get you out. Even if it means storming through their front gates. In the
Thank you,
meantime,
Carlotta.
I'll keep looking for more information and the things I mentioned to you. I'll call you as soon as I find anything.
Got it.
Now, if you'll please.
I just ran into that one.
You dead?
Yeah. An enemy ran into last mine.
One moment, please. I shall inform Milady of your arrival.
That won't be necessary. To keep our honored guest waiting would be most improper. Especially when it was I who extended the invitation. Cantarella Thessalia, 36th matriarch of the Thessalia family. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. Honorable Laureate, the new crown of the Carnival. Very well, if you insist. I see no reason to refuse. You may also call me Cantarella. Now, shall we proceed to my study?
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
Oh, I got some. I'm dead.
This is a
And you're
testament to
gone.
my connection with the world around me,
Yeah,
and
pretty much.
it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
It's like that whole meme with the freaking, what was it? It was like that whole thing with South Park. The whole putting $20 into one little stock investment and it's gone.
I love how you reference freaking South Park. That was awesome.
Well, that's the first time I've ever freaking referenced South Park while doing a stream too. Why not?
That's awesome.
First South Park reference for this streamer. Wonderful! I'm going downhill.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I like that. I kind of want to join your stream.
I'm live on
Won't you
YouTube.
Have a seat. I hope you'll accept this tea as my way of apologizing for the incident with Gilberto. Members of the family may have troubled you, but there is no stain that can't be washed away. Every sorrow has its own way of fading, don't you think? You still hold a grudge? Won't you accept my apology?
This tea, is it from Jinzhou?
I invited you here to ask that you might serve as a mediator.
Before we get into that, there's something I want to know.
So you said there was
I imagine it concerns the Phasalia family.
Yes, Arrow.
It would seem Gilberto's mind is beyond
Arrow.
saving.
Meaning in which, you know, the element that's in the
What is your
green.
opinion on the current state of Laguna?
Oh yeah. That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, we already got Spectro and Havoc. So pretty much light and darkness.
Yeah, I like them. I usually go Havoc.
Well, I have Havoc on Rover right now at the current moment.
Havoc OP.
Fuck yeah. I'm saying fuck yes to that because Spectro is just I have to do insane combos just to get a kill with frickin' Spectro. That's the beginning frickin' element, is it not?
Spectra or Havoc?
Spectro.
I mean, Spectra's alright. I prefer Havoc.
Well, I would use Spectro in like situational areas. And at work today, I had to work on the freaking brazier again. Working with the metals. Which means lots and lots of welding. Well, recently I was working on other parts of the freaking line.
So I'm gonna assume
What's up?
you're a welder, pretty much.
So you've noticed something
Freaking
is
work has been
amiss.
making me work on the freaking
As
brazier, so
expected,
yeah, pretty
from
much.
someone who's felt the weight of a Threnodian invasion firsthand. And what exactly do you...
Why haven't the Threnodian and the Sentinel ever shown themselves?
Because the Threnodians' invasion of Raguna has long since concluded. The Threnodian, so named Leviathan, possesses the power to merge and assimilate. It uses distorted beliefs to spread a spiritual plague that slowly devours civilizations from within. Though the previous 2 attempts were thwarted, the tall mast of the galleon that is Raguna has already been snapped in half. Now the blissfully ignorant masses walk hand in hand toward an abyss they cannot see. Friend or foe, as a newcomer to this land, can you really tell them apart? Yes. And no. On one hand, there's the truth of the Order's beliefs. On the other, there's our family. The Threnodian doesn't take kindly to those who know the truth. We've always been under its whispers. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. Now that we've come this far, there's nothing for me to hide. My only hope is that once you learn everything, you will carefully consider my request. Come. The truth you seek lies in the deepest part of the castle.
It's thick with dust. Hard to believe they're truly worshipping it.
Curious about that?
The aroma from these plants.
This is it. Are you prepared?
Yes.
Now that we're here, I'm afraid I can't let you leave, even if you want to.
Huh?
So you can become a...
Ah.
Just as I expected, the Threnodian took notice of you the moment you learned the truth. What you see in the sanctuary is the Sentinel in their true form. A majestic steed that galloped with the wind, not a creature of the ocean's depths. The Order worships a half-horse, half-sea creature divinity, a form the Sentinel assumed only after being corrupted by the Threnodian. Although the Sentinel's will has yet to fade, who knows how much longer they can endure. I wish to ask you to persuade the Sentinel of Jinzhou, Jue, to come to Renacita, to save Imperator. In return, I will agree to whatever condition or request you make. I understand the position you're in. Word has it that you're currently staying at a hotel and are at odds with the Order. Perhaps a stay at my estate would suit you for the remainder of your time in Renacita. I can offer you a glimpse into Renacita's past, and you'd be spared the Order's unwelcome attention.
There might still be a path forward. Carlotta once helped me interpret some stained glass images. The story it told was very similar to what you described, only more biased towards the Order. It mentioned a maiden who would emerge as the Sentinel's resonator and later save Renacita. Do you think that's also a lie?
Care to elaborate? The part regarding the maiden isn't entirely fiction. The Sentinel does indeed appoint a maiden to be their resonator, though not in the way the Carnival would have you believe. No. It's through resonance with a very particular artifact. That's because Imperator wields the power to split and manipulate space. With it, they can withdraw a portion of power. That power's frequency will match the Imperator's own. This is how the Sword of Divinity, Turvin, came to be. A blade sealed with the very powers of the Sentinel, and the artifact used to select their resonator. To resonate with the sword is to resonate with the Sentinel. Only the Chosen One may hope to draw it.
And what about Cardathea?
The martyred maiden. The nature of her resonance is unclear to me. Perhaps she resonated with the Threnodian, or perhaps with the Sentinel in its corrupted form. But choosing her could not have been the Sentinel's will. That's because the maiden was already dead. In the past, each year the Thessalia family would hold the divine trials to select those with the strongest will. These young women would attempt to resonate with Turvin's powers. While over the long, of course. Though none succeeded,
Pardon the
some saw
frickin' belch.
fragments
I
of the truth hidden within the
had some
resonance.
tortellini earlier.
I was one of them. There was a moment where I glimpsed the Sentinel's corrupted form and the inverted ruins suspended in the sky. I also learned that only Turvin can break the barrier of that sonorosphere. When I awoke from that vision, I discovered a line of words inscribed onto my hand. I would never mistake my own handwriting. That is precisely why I'm searching for other possibilities. The words were, "The maiden is dead."
An inverted ruin suspended in the sky. Her and Cardathia's descriptions bear many similarities. If Turvin is the key to entering the Sonaro sphere, it stands to reason that Imperator may have played a role in the sphere's creation. If I can confirm that Turvin was truly left by Imperator, or at least it would prove that neither are lying. Cantarella said she was overclocking when she tried resonating with Turvin. That's exactly what happened with Jinchi. Could Imperator be trying to restore their power through a second awakening? If that's the case, my permission should cause a reaction. That's one way to confirm what they're saying.
By all means.
Hell yeah.
No way. Bingo! We got the sword out.
Rover, who are you really? No, you're likely a far more special entity.
Well, I have some information and theories of my own. Care to hear them?
Please, enlighten me. I would never have imagined someone already considered a martyr could still be alive. What surprises me even more is the connection you have with the Sentinel. We Thessalians revere Imperator as our one true divinity.
This means I think we
And
got,
yet,
holy
here you
shit,
stand,
I think we got Arrow.
the arbiter of the Sentinel. Would it be more fitting to address you as Master? Then, I present my request once more. Are you willing to help rescue our Sentinel and pull Renacita back from the brink of chaos?
Why be human when you can be...
Wait, what?
Why be human when you can be...
Turvin can only serve its purpose while in your hands. You should have.
I'm not sure.
The only question now is how we reach Cardathia and Imperator Sonaro sphere.
I don't see why people are doing it.
We can discuss it on the way.
I mean, I've only seen one.
So you are the one that Cardathia sensed wandering outside the Sonaro sphere.
A question that you already know the answer to. Why bother asking? Although being described as a jellyfish. There is a cable car on the lower levels of the Thessalia estate that leads directly to the Sonaro sphere. The mechanism beside that wall can activate the lift.
I think that's a landmark.
Why do the Thessalias have a cable car that leads directly to the Sonaro sphere?
Before it became a Sonaro sphere, it was a seminary known as the Wuthering. You seem perturbed. Are you still gathering your thoughts?
Everything that's happened has all lined up so perfectly. It makes me think it's too good to be true.
I'd like to share a different perspective. Rivers eventually converge into the same ocean. If a goal is mutual, then it's only a matter of time before they meet. Our choices and our will have led us to this situation, not the wishes of fate.
You are quite different from what the rumors say.
And what rumors have you heard?
That you're a recluse, a mystic obsessed with the crafting of poison. Oh, and that you poisoned your predecessor. Those kinds of rumors.
A recluse? On the contrary, I've been searching for a solution to the Sentinel's plight, and rarely return to Renacita. After most of my leads fell short, a friend at Mingting in Huanglong introduced me to the stories they were telling of you.
A friend?
All the affairs of Huanglong states eventually land in one person's hands. Would you care to take a guess at the identity of this friend of mine?
Why not put the other rumors to rest?
Because the rest of them are all true. I see it'll take more than that to rattle you, huh? I assure you, this is no jest. We Thessalians have lived under the Threnodians' whispers for generations. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow until only a puppet remains. When the soul of the ruling head falters, Thessalia tradition dictates that the successor usher them into eternal slumber with a poison of their own making. My succession ritual? Well, an unforeseen incident gave rise to whispers that sparked those rumors.
How long has this been going on?
For centuries. Every generation. Outside, they call me the Bane, but historically every head of the Thessalia family has carried such a title. It just so happens that I am the most potent one yet. We've reached the old seminary's underground. The gateway into the Sonorosphere itself lies at its center. We shall continue on foot from here. This area was clear of passengers goods on my last visit. There's no tacit field nearby. Could they have come from the Sonorosphere surge of deep tides.
Didn't think there would be all parts of it.
I've never seen the creatures before. Living in stone.
They better not ask if she can below the head or not. What exactly happened here?
The second dark tide. It occurred right here at the Avenolium, the largest seminary ever built by the Order. It arrived on the very day the Blessed Maiden passed her trials and was crowned by the Order. A day when the leaf burned brighter than ever. And when the darkness came, none escaped. These days, what most people remember is the seminary disappearing into the sky. But in truth, the dark tide that should have spread across Renacita vanished along with it. The gateway into the Sonorosphere is just on the other side of this bridge. This is the furthest I've ever managed to venture. Judging from the bits of information the Sentinel shared, Turban is the key to entering the Sonorosphere. And who can wield the Sword of Divinity but a Blessed Maiden?
You said you left your yourself a message saying that the maiden was dead.
That's why I sought aid from the other sentinels. It's a shame they all refused. Luckily, you've brought me a new hope.
You have come. Greetings. I'm Cartathea, and you are?
Cantarella Phasalia.
Oh, a Phasalia. It seems your ties with the Order are more complicated than they appear.
I had the privilege of watching the Blessed Maiden's performance at the Carnival once. I'm rather surprised. After all this time, you still look exactly as you did that day. But you and I should be around the same age.
Yep. It sure does.
I'm also unsure of what's happened to me. I've been searching for answers. This must be the sword of divinity. Turvin. The one with the Sentinel's powers sealed within.
You shouldn't have knowledge of this sword.
Memories flowed into my mind just as you entered the sonorosphere.
But Cantarella said that only those who resonate with Turvin are granted glimpses of its knowledge.
Would you mind if I tried touching it? The question of whose resonator I am is now perfectly clear. If I am not the Sentinel's resonator, then that must mean...
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. That doesn't prove you're the Threnodian's resonator, nor that you aid its cause.
Huh? This connection formed between the Sentinel and the Threnodian, the second Dark Tide, and the forming of this sonorosphere.
Right now, you're the sole survivor of whatever happened that day. You really don't remember anything?
As you spoke, I remembered a few more things. There are two other swords. The Sword of Discord, Hognis, and the Sword of Virtue, Haltia. Yes. Did you see them too? Placing the 3 swords on their respective pedestals should break the seal over the main temple. But why would this information be revealed to me now? Is this the Threnodians doing?
If we do nothing, we'll never get any answers. Instead of speculating, we should use the clues we've gathered so far.
Lady Maiden.
Please, Cartathea would suffice. I am but a fake after all.
I've waited for this moment, this chance to save the Sentinel and my family. I will not turn back, even if this does turn out to be a trap. If the thought of the final answer troubles you, then I suggest you step aside. Rover and I will take care of this matter.
Since you are willing to overlook the possibilities of a trap, then there's no reason for me to worry and turn away. I underestimated your resolve. I'm sorry.
Alright, I think I figured it out. Easiest ones.
That's a two-star switch.
Oh yeah, that is much better. That is much better, actually. Holy shit. They're not even falling out of my ears.
Simply place Turvin on the pedestal behind me, and this tower will elevate itself.
What you said to Cartathea back there...
Holy shit! Rocket tower! Hello, what? Rocket! Rocket! And I found my, the gel capsize. We made it to the inverted tower.
Are you all right? The gravity that occupies the space is the opposite of what you're used to. It took me some time to get used to it too. I believe it's to prevent them from falling to the ground. Tacit discords, the dark tide, and these ruins themselves.
I imagine it's also a symbolic reminder that our beliefs have been turned on their head. This view matches with what I saw at the time.
Until you get used to the gravity here, I suggest we travel via phone. It's the name I gave to a gondola.
Aww. Ah! What? What in the fuck? Oh, this is just perfect. Oh, wonderful. There's a... Oh, nuts.
This gondola only has 2 seats.
Oh dear, I completely forgot about this.
Greed will get you punished, you know.
I'm afraid phone would refuse that suggestion.
The 2 of you can go on ahead.
You look distracted. Still thinking about what Cantarella said about fearing answers?
My powers are very weak.
What's up?
And many tacit discords roam the Sonorosphere. Thus, I've been limited in the areas I can explore.
Oh,
All I can do is sit here,
I'm not sure.
lost in thought, trying to figure out who I am.
Are you afraid of knowing the answer?
We'll be
Meanwhile,
arriving at
I'm
the
exploring
first
on a
entrance soon.
freaking inverted tower.
A few details, if you don't mind.
Feeling nervous?
Of course. The last time I tried to pass it like this...
Oh my god! She blushed! Oh my god, she blushed!
My manners. I can assure you that won't happen again.
Ah.
As for the rest of the way, I see it clearly now. vines, over there. And that statue.
I can feel strong remnant energy coming from it.
The Order's remnant spark must be inside the statue. Legends speak of how the first Primus used it to purify the first Dark Tide. I see now. The lingering remnants of the Dark Tide must be trapping the spark. To release it, we'll need to clear away the remaining remnants binding it. Once we have the remnant spark, we can use it to burn through the vines.
Wow, my my freaking earbuds are not even falling off from my head, and now I know how to freaking use these types of headphones now. Yep, just gotta place them gently in my ear, and they won't go anywhere.
Abby is still unwell. Perhaps we shouldn't burden it further. More Dark Tide remnants. Good thing there isn't much. Leave it to me. Don't worry. This much I can still handle.
Wait, I gotta walk on the freaking water? Are you freaking serious? I have to walk on the water? Fuck! I had to throw it from the freaking. Oh, this is still much. Oh, this is no. I'm not a good shot. Fuck it. Well, that worked.
The vines are remnants of the Dark Tide. Foam won't be able to cross through them. Let's disembark here.
Huh? This is what I saw on the live stream. Oh, yep.
One moment. That should do it. Why don't you give it a try?
Oh no. Anti-gravity areas, of course. I don't do well with anti-gravity. Then again, I played fucking Mario Galaxy and Galaxy 2 and Sonic Adventure 2 through Crazy Gadget.
It's turning. Rotate the gravity calibrator to change the direction of the gravity's pull. If we use this, we should be able to reach areas we previously couldn't.
Leave it to me.
What? Oh. Bullshit! Bullshit!
Hopefully this helps.
Combat! And I'm using Spectro, not Havoc.
Harry, we need to purify the other statues before the Dark Tide's corruption returns.
Just one more. Go, 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 go! Run, 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 run! Can I use my healing items, actually? I want to use my healing items. So I have to hurry up and run and...
Sounds
oh.
like Therm's getting impatient. Let's head back.
Did you feel any discomfort while we were clearing out the remnants?
Nothing out of the ordinary. I felt fine. I suppose this alone is not enough to determine whose resonator I am.
You helped a lot. Another water ice is coming. Are you planning to hold on to something?
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Cherish every game.
I don't know.
By the way, you said the inverted gravity is to stop the Dark Tide from descending into the city. But all we've seen so far are just its remnants.
And that's because this very waterway we're sailing on used to be the Dark Tide itself. In these waters, gravity isn't the only thing that's inverted. It's very obstacles ahead. Let's get off here. There it is, up there. But judging by the distance, we'd be hard-pressed to make it back in time.
Can you use your ability from somewhere in between to clear them all at once?
I might not have that range. But there may be tacitite devices nearby that can help amplify my forte. Let's see if we can find one.
Oh boy, gotta find a tacitite device. Oh boy, more anti-gravity.
That's it. A tacitite device.
Leave it to me. No hesitation. The hour is upon us. I sense your weakness.
Alrighty. See you later.
This should do the trick.
Break. One more time. The end has come. You okay?
Just catching my breath. You go get the remnants, Mark. Up ahead is the Tower of Salvation. That's where the first pedestal is located.
Tower of Salvation?
Yes, a name taken from the Order's Codex. I'd rather know I'm a villain than remain a wanderer, lost in a world without understanding. To live with no memory of the past. Would it be so different from choosing to enter the world? I must find the answer. Only then will I know how to face the memories I still carry. As for you, if I really am,
I can take care of myself. If it comes to that, I'll stop.
I should go back for Cantarella. Of course. I hope you won't mind the extra trek, though.
I saw signs of battle along the way. Is anyone injured? You're not hiding anything from me? Oh,
Your smile is rather concerning.
oh, I insist. Here, take this.
Huh? Well, thank you. Shit. I be careful. I gotta be careful. Where the fuck am I? How do I get back?
There's no knowing what will happen once Turpin is placed on the pedestal. Must we prepare ourselves?
No longer shall you bear these thorns as a reminder. Forged from primordial seas, this crown shall grant a new identity. Fleur-de-Lis, child of divinity, the Immaculate. Will you uphold the sacred teachings of the Order of the Deep?
This is quite deep. No pun intended.
I will.
Salvation. Unity.
I choose salvation.
In the name of divinity, I bestow upon you this crown. May the blood of justice never run dry. Through this sacred rite, you become the bridge between the heavens and the living. From this day forward, you shall be the Master's sole receiver and herald. Rise, blessed maiden, Fleur-de-Lis. None but the Master shall ever have the right to command you to bend the knee.
I told you to stop sticking random stuff in here. Do you have any idea how messed up and humongous that frequency was? It's gonna give me indigestion. I should ask you that. What did you do just now, huh? I was dozing when bam! Out of nowhere, a giant blue ball landed on top of me. It almost squished me.
I'm guessing putting Turvin on the pedestal has something to do with it.
Hey! It smells just as unnatural as that big gigantor back in Jinju.
The Sentinel of Ginger. If what our little echo friend says is true, then the frequency that entered your tacit mark could be Imperator's powers.
Huh? But the Sentinel isn't even here.
The power to split and manipulate space.
It is reminiscent of the moment of Turvin's creation. Only this time the place of confinement has become your tacit mark.
Why would it do that?
I believe it was meant for the true, maiden. Under the right circumstances, the one to wield this sword and enter the Sonorosphere would be the Sentinel's resonator, the Blessed Maiden. And the Sentinel entrusted their power to the resonator so that she could lend assistance when the corruption of the Thnodian altered them. Quite logical, isn't it?
You don't seem too thrilled about it.
If Imperator set this in motion, then their original plan has already failed. Cardathia, that means your guidance holds the key now.
But
I believe in you. Is there anything else you remember?
I just remembered the day I was crowned by the Order. And the moment the dark tide descended upon us. Huh?
Ouch.
But I didn't see the dark tide.
That is all I can remember.
Is that what you saw?
You witnessed it as well, Kendrick.
No. I only saw fragmented, blurry images. They seemed to belong to other places within the Sonorosphere. I believe this is where we should rest. We'll wait until sunrise. You're the one who needs rest most of all. After all, it's still only a possibility that the frequency you absorbed is the Sentinel's powers. Rest now, to ensure it doesn't take a toll on you.
I'm gonna hit the sack as well. Boy, it's so cramped in here. I mean, besides being squashed behind that blue thing? Yeah, I guess. Listen, I figured something out about that frequency. It's not a single frequency. It's like it's mixed up with something else. Or kinda like, a piece of cookie that's been crumbled in with everything else. Which is why it's so hard to get a good bite. To see if it was a threat. I can now say with certainty that it isn't. But since it's a crumbling mess, other than taking up space, it's pretty useless.
You might encounter something similar at the next two pedestals. Keep an eye on this for me, will you?
Will do. You can count on me, 100%.
I thought I'd slip away quietly and avoid any fuss. Now, here I am being alone. Since we're all here, how about onions?
Oh yeah, I need a... claim all. Boom. Got it. Let's look at these convenience. No! No fucking way!
Opening greeting, foul spirits be gone, all safe and sound.
Fuck off. We'll get her. Actually, hold on a second. There's a ton of this game. Let me do a small one. I'm gonna have to call and make a freaking... I have to freaking... There's a possibility that there's a lock on my... There's a freaking block on my card. However, I have to call and get my fucking...
Feel the tide home. They're a lot feistier than before.
Need help?
One more time.
Leave it to me. Protect me. Down with the curtain!
Well, this is where our paths must part.
You're here for the Sentinel.
What I saw yesterday caught my attention. It may be tied to the Sentinel. And besides, I'd rather not spend the day twiddling my thumbs, seeing as your gondola only holds 2.
Are you sure you want to go alone?
Such concern for me. I do hope to see the fruits of your labor when I return. Mind if I take Tyler?
Go ahead. It's no use now that it's out of the pedestal. Its energy is gone.
It may still come in handy.
I'll add you in my terminal. Call me if you need help.
I just might ring you up once things are settled.
Everyone's doing their part. Don't worry. Nobody's perfect. The waterway up ahead is completely blocked.
That garden once housed dragon echoes. Now there's nothing left but tacit discords. Harkness should be here somewhere. This is where the acolytes used to be tested. Perhaps that Steely over there has instructions on what to do.
You don't remember from your exams?
As the Blessed Maiden, I was exempt. Sounds like they're talking about one of the 3 maybe we can...
Let's give it a try. There's no point in finding... At that distance, we should take a wing raid.
I'll have to guide it.
Hold on tight! Don't go falling off!
It isn't supposed to be here. There's a gravity calibrator up ahead. Let's put it to good use.
Cartafia, grab on tight.
Huh? Oh, okay. That's our goal, right there. But how do we move it?
Help me guide the wing raid to the top of the statue.
Of course. But what do you have in mind? Is this really okay?
Saves us the trouble of finding some trigger mechanism. these the so-called dragons?
Is that a problem?
The last one was bigger.
Which last one?
Gehenna. Ever heard of it?
I used to write it. It's Hogness. There's a gravity calibrator behind the collapsed wall we just passed. We can use it to reorientate ourselves. The remnant spark should be able to incinerate the thorns in the left.
An unexpected discovery. You can let go. How are you feeling?
So soft, so cuddly. I mean, I'm fine.
Wind guide me. Remnants of the past. It's stuck on a pedestal.
The waterway is still incomplete.
Wind guide me.
It's identical to the last statue. Same as before. I'll handle it.
Leave it to me. Moment of resonance. I sense your weakness.
Just a minute.
Hopefully this helps. We're still missing an area.
Over there.
That might be too high for the wing ray.
Same as before. I'll handle it. Just a bit more.
I'll handle this bit. You rest. You've done well. Let's see if I can get a feel for how strong your gravitational forces are.
All right.
Leave it to me. Moment of resonance. Cherish every gain. Cartithia?
I'm ready.
Leave it to me. No hesitation. The end has come. Bad timing. Moment of resonance. Wind guide me.
It's been a long time since I saw this place as it was meant to be. So beautiful. I had forgotten.
Do you want to stop for a while?
No, we have more important things to do.
Let's check back on Hogness now.
Let's hope that's not a freaking mimic. You better be.
An unexpected discovery.
Complete my sentence, thank you.
Let me remove the sword.
We'll do it together.
But
If it's a trap, we stand a better chance together.
Huh?
no traps.
How does it feel to trust me?
It feels good. Why don't you call Foe over? Try whistling. Like this.
Here goes.
Foe heard you. Come on.
Now we got a waterway. Let's go.
The way you were when you saw the plushie echo, it was unexpected. I think the martyrdom of the Blessed Fleur-de-Lis needs a rewrite.
What's that?
A play about you, written by Christopher the playwright.
Oh. How did he portray me?
I would rather hear the three songs of the masses than any solemn hymn of remembrance. Perhaps the sentiment is the same.
I'd never say that.
In the end, no matter what anyone else says, as long as you stay true to yourself, everything will be all right. Doesn't matter if it's the Thermodian or the Sentinel. They don't get to change who you are.
What you said back there. Thank you.
Fleur-de-lis, my resonator, why dost thou persist? Why abandon thy oath? Why hinder the spread of my gospel?
You are a false divinity. Gehenna will reveal the truth.
Gehenna, the lone dragon to have escaped. The one blessed by the dark tide shall return to us. Continue thy disobedience at the risk of insanity. Look around, my most beloved resonator. Why persist in the error of thy ways?
I will never forget my cause. If divinity takes up arms against the innocent, I will raise my sword against divinity. With the support and hope of countless souls, I stand before you. They fell, so I may rise.
So the Sentinel is a unicorn.
You saw that too. Gehenna, the one you mentioned earlier. What happened to him? I understand. Anna, Casadava, Omnat. I am finally able to face all of you. I am not your enemy, and your sacrifices were not in vain.
Hey, Rover. Just now there was...
Shh. Later. Someone needs a quiet moment.
Sorry you had to see me lose my composure. I found my true self again. It doesn't matter if I am indeed the Threnodian's resonator, because I know who to stand by and who to cut down. Some of my memories have returned, thanks to you and Cantarella.
Feeling better?
No, not yet. Not until we free the Sentinel and defeat the Threnodian. And that is why we need to investigate the frequency you absorbed earlier.
My turn to shine. That blue thingy in your tacit mark totally tastes like Threnodian.
The Threnodian's energy has also been split. Could it be the work of the Sentinel?
Like I said, it's mixed up with something. It's too tough to chew.
If the Sentinel splits their own energy to prepare the true...
Eating energy, really?
Then why would
I've heard of some crazier things.
And then channel it through
Like Paimon being the endless, bountiful, freaking bottomless pit. She can eat a whole freaking meal in every freaking nation known to freaking Tavat right now. She ate a whole meal. She ate 3 whole meals in one sitting in Mondstadt. She did that in Lehigh. She did that in Inazuma. She did that in freaking Sumeru, and in Fontaine, and in Natlan. I have seen what's gone in that stomach. My God, it's unholy. How much that little fuckwad can freaking eat.
Possibly. But the Threnodian's energy would damage the body if you wouldn't be affected, since Abby resides within you. But surely, a second frequency would interfere with the resonance of the Sentinel's true...
Mooney!
The answer might lie in the other
What's up?
frequencies that got mixed in.
I'm moving today.
The answer might lie
Oh,
behind the third sealed
to where?
passageway.
We're still going to be in California.
Carithia is starting to make sense of things, but she'll need time to
Oh,
get her head
nice.
straight.
Transafe one.
Same as before.
Alright.
We'll keep watch tonight and continue our...
Of course.
Meanwhile, I am playing Wuthering Waves. By the way, how do I sound to you right now?
Imperator has the power to split energy, and Leviathan to merge in a single.
By the way, I'm on a stream.
So the source of that connection might very well be Leviathan's powers at work.
Don't worry, Discord calls aren't getting picked up through my PSN direct YouTube live streaming.
Is that Cardathia?
Oh hey, John Cena's back.
Endless flying!
I'm so glad that we get the big four-headed version of the androids.
Oh, those ones?
You know the versions I'm talking about.
Yes.
Yeah, in Fortnite we got the original version designs.
Of like Android 17 and 18?
Yeah, we have the big forehead version.
What, you know what I like to call them? 10 heads. Get it? Fuck's sake.
Yes, a farewell song from the people of Renacita. We usually sing it when a friend is about to leave.
Ugh.
During that battle, we never got to say goodbye or mourn their passing. And before my memories came back, I wasn't sure if I was worthy of paying them my respects. So now, even though I know these are just lingering frequencies, and they might not understand me, I want to say goodbye properly, and thank them. Do you think I'm fooling myself?
No. I'm sure they can feel what's in your heart. I'm not just saying that to comfort you. I believe it's possible. I once saw two friends. One who was already dead, reconcile with each other from within a sonoro sphere. When frequencies are concentrated in one place, it's possible that their reverberations could still carry traces of human will. Meaning, they might still be able to hear and feel. Your voice, your goodbyes, your feelings could have reached them. After all, these frequencies are strong enough to manifest in the real world.
Really?
They haven't made a move against us. They must still remember you, which means they can probably hear you too.
I'm glad. No. If they can still hear and feel, then the time for goodbyes hasn't come. I need to give them a real victory.
You can ease up a little. As long as their obsession holds and the Snarrosphere stays intact, they won't vanish.
Bound by obsession, till relieved of duty.
Cardathia?
Nothing. Just a stray thought.
Hey, since we know you don't carry any blame, should I call you Cardathia or Fleur-de-Lis?
Cardathia. Yes. Cardathia will do. I want to stay here for a moment. Will you keep me company?
I swear, a lot of the freaking Hoyoverse type games I'm playing, all the freaking moments and times that the protagonist I chose freaking hang out with the other female characters. I swear to God, it feels like oh my God! Aww.
Good morning.
Morning, Cardathia.
Yo, this.
Today is...
Let's do it.
Oh dear Lord.
Home is telling us to hurry up.
Oh. I don't have to worry about steering in the air right now. It's an auto-flying segment! And it doesn't use up any of the flight energy either. I could just look at the sights. God, this game is so beautiful. This area is just so... This is pretty much like I've entered in Celestia and frickin' Genshin Impact. Rover, you fucking did it again!
I wonder how Cantarella's doing.
A floating...
We can call her if you're worried.
Wait, I'm not ready yet.
As an early riser, did you call to say good morning?
Good morning.
Is something the matter, Cardathia?
I just wanted to know how you're doing.
Ah, so you do care. So my efforts weren't wasted.
Hung up. Was that Mantis encouragement?
Everyone shows kindness in their own way.
I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Alrighty.
Over there. That's Haltia.
Happy.
Kadento.
He's not who you think he is. I sense your weakness. Struck me from the shadows.
is upon us.
Let's finish rebuilding the waterway.
Identical to the last one, but we have to remove the shackles.
Oh no.
Not my obsession. Until relieved of duty. Oh, Cadento. Won't you let go?
The hour is upon us. I sense your weakness. Moment of resonance.
I'm going to break the chains.
Wait, I have...
Impressive.
Same as before.
The end has come. Strike from the shadows.
The morph painting over there should allow us to reach the highest point.
Did you know that echo well?
Cadanto was my first echo after I joined the Order. When I stood against the Threnodian, he took a mortal blow meant for me and fell to the Dark Tide. I never thought he'd come back as a tacit discord.
But he still recognizes. We're still trying to protect him.
Altia was my saber. I practiced with it often in sparring sessions with Cadanto. Looks like he's still trapped in the past, doesn't it?
Back again.
Striking from the shadow. Moment of resonance. Yeah, he's a tough cookie. I wanna eat! Huh? Huh?
I'll handle this.
Please, allow him to fight at your side.
Booyah! Havoc damage. Hmm.
Fleur-de-Lis, wilt thou return to me?
Someone must expose your lies. As long as there is a sliver of hope, I will not give up.
Is that so? Fleur, why dost thou all this? And yet
What? Those clashing frequencies just calm down. That feels way better.
Looks like Abby settled down. It seems we were both affected.
It seems that my PS5 has now been. It seems like Wuthering Waves has gotten updates made it so that it runs really well on PS5.
The force that modulated the Sentinel and Threnodian's frequencies came from me. No, it wasn't what I originally intended. I think having you this crown, it turned into what it is after the Dark Tide came. This is what the Threnodian uses to control its resonator. When the Threnodian unleashed the second Dark Tide, I, as the Cartathea you see before you, split the part of myself that wished to live after seeing the corruption that stood before me. I chose to be broken from the very beginning to escape the Threnodian's inevitable grasp. You see, when I destroyed the Threnodian that had taken over the Sentinel's body, it immediately began to assimilate into Fleur-de-Lis, its resonator. She was the part of me that was left after I split myself. She retained the Threnodian's endless whispers and screeches while slowly chipping away at Fleur-de-Lis's resolve. And that's why she had no choice but to split her power's frequencies, just to buy herself more time. But losing such resonance we don't have much time left. So, you see, I have been instinctively searching for someone to wield that power. was given, possessed, or taken by the false divinity, I must pass to the one capable of resisting it. This is how I intend to lay the false divinity to rest, not just its life, but its very existence for all time. Fleur-de-Lis. The part of me I left behind. One that also contains the Threnodian. Bound by obsession, till relieved of duty. Today, the part of me that wishes to live on will vanish. Is it because my wish has finally been fulfilled? Will you accompany me one last time? Like I won't get a chance to apologize to Cantarella. My preparations were futile. Please, tell her I'm sorry.
Wind guide me.
This was where everything started. The origin of the second dark tide. I have one final request. Now that you have the power to split and merge energy, there is something only you can do. Please, use the connection I still share with Fleur-de-Lis to bring the last fragments of her tortured consciousness here. Then, with your power, remake us as one, and finally release us from this world. That way, the Threnodian will remain trapped forever in a lifeless shell, unable to return to this world. I have lived my life to the fullest. I would like the ones who are left to do so as well. Cartathea has had her wish fulfilled. Now, it's Fleur-de-Lis's turn. She seeks self-destruction, to end the divinity, and with it, her torment. She has lost all hope, and believes that no rescue is possible. Remaking us as one is the only way I can think of to fulfill. I was born to this world cursed. The Threnodian intended for me to live as a threat to others. But the puppet born of its wickedness will become the prison that seals its fate. I shall be whole again, true to myself at last. A fitting end, don't you think? I have reached my final destination. One last swan song, And then the lights go out.
I understand.
Thank you. And forgive me.
I can't hold it any longer!
Why are you doing this? Neither Cartathea nor Flatterlise should continue to exist. Don't go.
I heard your request. But I prefer to handle this my way.
Not even whole, yet still ever so determined.
Cantarella.
Home brought me here. I'd have shown myself earlier. But it didn't seem like the right time to interact. Looks like what I prepared could still be put to good use.
Tavin.
The Sentinel Sword. It will help you resist the Threnodians' attack.
My game is telling me I've been playing for 3 hours and don't forget to take a break. Like if I'm playing a 3DS game.
To pass the divine trials.
What was it in 3D Land that it recommended that you take a frickin' 15-minute break?
Those who survive receive fragments of truth, but
I'm playing a PS5 game, not a 3DS game.
The lost memories fall into the Senosphere, each carrying.
You've been playing for 3 hours. Please don't forget to take a break. I don't need to have a break, game.
Tevin absorbs this energy. The Sentinel's energy flows through you. You are more than worthy of wielding this sword. But you, Cartathea, you alone must choose to wield it. Only then will it become the blessed Maiden's sword.
Does it also hold the sacrifice you made?
No, my sacrifice was used up long ago. At the time I resonated with the Sentinel, I saw you through their distorted eyes. Or rather, I saw Fleur-de-Lis battling the Threnodian. In that moment, I made a sacrifice that would shift the balance of power.
Was it?
The energy I received from the Sentinel's second awakening. I split it from myself and offered it back to the Sentinels so they could, for a moment, regain control of their body. Only by doing this could Fleur-de-Lis seize the moment to kill the already tainted Sentinel. So, the real Blessed Maiden is dead. But there is no reason why the false Blessed Maiden cannot herself become the true Blessed Maiden, is there? A person of true character should never be defined by an inanimate blade. Both you and I were cursed to be mere playthings of the Threnodian. But that doesn't mean we cannot reshape our fate.
Thank you. In spite of my curse, my life of hardship, I must still save what is true.
Had you not stopped the second dark tide? Well, it is we who should be thanking you. At least you can't accuse me of ingratitude. I just need a moment's rest. Apologies, but they're doing something rather important. Please? Do give them some privacy. Abby?
Yeah, I get it. We're gonna yoink Leviathan now.
Hey, King. You're... Mooney, you know what time it is for me? It's 10:50. Ah.
Come to me, mighty god killer.
I got 10 extra hours. Time. Oh my god, Kate. Imagine adding an extra
is not betrayal.
A person of true character should never be defined by an inanimate blade. Both you and I were cursed to be mere playthings of the Threnodian. But that doesn't mean we cannot reshape our fate.
In the end, no matter what anyone else says, as long as you stay true to yourself, everything will be alright.
This is me being true to myself. Imperatives. Your own path. Useless. As long as I can save the person in front of me, I am not useless. No retreat. At least, run, damn it! Everything. How could this be? Again, I failed. I'm sorry. This warm light must not fade. Take my power, my blessings, my past. Seek out a future where I am your blade. We'll find it together. Righteous one.
Yes, I got Arrow Rover!
Annihilation! One more time. Wind howls. Feathers by bounds.
What?
Down with the curtain. Swift and resolute. Wind calls. Waves follow. The wicked will face judgment. You will obey. Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us. Wind calls. Waves rise. Judgment strikes.
How can you fly with one wing?
The frequency in her body is already...
Arbiter, despair not, for all is not lost.
Huh? All is not lost? How?
Arbiter, forgive me for meeting thee in such a form.
Imperator? I thought you...
I safeguarded my core data, lest I be wholly assimilated. Arbiter, dost thou remember the covenant we made? Soon thou shalt recall, thou didst desire that I uncover the Threnodian's true nature. So, I set forth a condition. That my root privileges be unbound. That I might act without restriction.
With unrestricted access, you were going to...
Merge with Leviathan. A measure of last resort. At the time, I had no other recourse. So, I allowed it to believe it had prevailed. The Threnodian is a taint upon civilization. Only by partaking of its blight could I seek to comprehend it.
So, what did you learn?
The Threnodian cannot be undone while civilization endureth. Even it knows not the means of its own destruction. But we may yet shackle it.
What role does Cardathia play in this?
When Leviathan merged with me, it breached my mind. I offered knowledge of the Resonator, yet concealed one small truth. Beings such as we may bear but a single Resonator. The Threnodian used my return pod to conceive an entity known as Fleur-de-Lis, to make her its Resonator. After centuries of failure, by sheer trial, it found success but once. We were of one body. Therefore, when Fleur-de-Lis became Leviathan's Resonator, she also became mine. But mark this well. To the Sentinel, a Resonator is an anchor. To the Threnodian, they are but a shackle.
What made you decide to leave Turvan with the Thessalians?
When first I did merge with the Threnodian, I sought only but to bide, awaiting a Resonator of steadfast will to join me in the war against the Threnodian. After Fleur-de-Lis's conception, Cantarella became my safeguard. But had Fleur-de-Lis fallen to the Threnodian sway, as long as one mortal using Turvin passed the second awakening to become my own resonator, then the law that no being shall bear more than one resonator at a time wouldst have been shattered. This wouldst rend asunder the frequencies of I, Imperator, Leviathan, and Fleur-de-Lis in a tempest of chaos. And the Threnodian wouldst not escape destruction. Such was my intention, yet Cantarella chose another way.
Not all journey toward a final destination. Some are destined to pave the way. Take my energy. I will find a way out myself. I trust this will serve to pave the way for you.
She forfeited all the power of the second awakening, surrendering it unto me. With that newfound power, I did briefly regain control, and in that moment, compelled Fleur-de-Lis to strike at my form as it was, corrupted by the Threnodian.
Alright guys, I'm gonna leave the call because once I get out of my stream, I'm gonna have to get my bath and stuff after playing some Roblox.
It was an unexpected...
Alright, I'll see you all. I'll see you guys later, okay?
A plan I could not have conceived. Or rather, a plan born of hope. Perhaps this is the influence humanity has wrought upon me. To change is to be free. Fleur-de-Lis overcame the fate Leviathan ordained, and so too did Cantarella walk a path unscribed in my records. Though the journey was fraught with twists, we stand victorious.
I don't know if the end justifies the means.
Arbiter, was I wrong?
I can't speak for what I wasn't a part of. You did what you could do in that moment. Anyone still standing because of it doesn't get to judge.
Arbiter, in the few moments we have left, might I speak with Fleur-de-Lis?
Call her Cardathea. That's what she wanted. How do you intend to bring her back?
Remnants of her frequency linger within thy tacit mark. So long as a conduit is established, her frequency shall be reborn into her body. Me. This dying breeze hath little time left. Let it guide her on its final journey. Arbiter, one question remains. Did I fulfill the charge set upon me? Arbiter, take these words to the Thessalians. From this day forth, you are free. Cartothea, awaken.
You are...
I am Imperator, a being that owes you a great debt. I have a question I wish to ask thee. Dost thou rage at how life has unfolded? Dost thou renounce faith or hold resentment? If thou wishest to forget, I can erase the past from thy memory.
Such memories do bring me pain. But that is evidence of their truth. Without the truth, I would not have had the strength to carry on. The truth is a beacon in the maelstrom of my life. And I would rather suffer for it and rejoice in it than abandon it to blissful ignorance. I am true to myself. Please, don't make me forget who I am.
I have heard thy wish.
If I go, you will be one step closer to perfection. No. If you do that, I wouldn't be me. To deny my own self and my experiences means any perfection I reach will be hollow. I would be heartless.
Thou hast need of divinity no longer. Though my power hath waned, I now offer thee my blessings. Let the winds of the past depart. The ships of this new era no longer need their guidance. Though the tide's rage is endless, humanity shall embark upon new voyages. No longer shall scroll and prophecy bind, but thy will shall forge a new era. Cartothea, thou art worthy to bear the title of Blessed Maiden.
Righteous one. I have never seen you look as gentle as you did during our fight.
Let me ask you this one more time. Should I call you Cartothea or Fleur-de-Lis?
I want to say that it doesn't matter. But since you first met me as Cartothea, that is who I shall be.
Very well. Cartothea.
I thought I saw the Sentinel just now. So where are they?
So the element gained at Renesita was
do we do
arrow. The element gained at Hualong was
I can't
havoc.
return to Raguna as Fleur de Lis, and I need not serve divinity anymore. Who I was, and my past aspirations, are all gone. I feel empty. Not a bad idea, but right now, I'll stay here for a while longer. Is that all right?
The one who defies has banished herself to the high tower, cleansing the remnants of the dark tide. Yet, she knew not that the dark tide would never recede. She shall prove the most loyal servant to divinity.
You are wrong! Humanity has its flaws, and you've exploited our weaknesses. But we shall not go down without a fight.
You are no longer whole. You are not the perfect creation I conceived. Be that as it may, how long shall thy resolve endure?
The righteous will always rise to defeat evil. I will defeat you, and await my own defeat. Whoever it is, the tide of resistance
I didn't
never
realize they
ceases.
were watching an anime.
False divinity, suffer my disobedience! I cannot fall now. No wall is impregnable. Humanity has its flaws, exploited by the Threnodian. But we shall not go down without a fight. The waves of resistance shall never cease. Mankind will not be oppressed by the Threnodian. Now, be free. Light, come hither! Make way for your destroyer. Come to me. Mighty God Killer.
First off, let's go to the
Let me
rescue
be there
tower.
for everyone, as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
righteous one, please keep what happened between us. Thank you. I know what I want to do now. I want to surpass you. You're strong. Stronger than me. You could defy my wishes, ignore my pleas, defeat me, and in the end save me. But if one day you find yourself in a similar predicament to mine, who's going to save you? Your bond with the Sentinel is now a bond with me. You were their arbiter, and they were your helper. But I want to go beyond that. I want to be more than someone who works on trifles, like harmonizing the frequencies between you and Abby.
Hey, I'm more than a trifle. Wait, I didn't realize you're the reason I stopped feeling icky.
Should the day come when you find yourself in a similar predicament to mine, I'd need to defy your wishes, ignore your pleas, defeat you, and be your savior. If that were to ever happen, wouldn't I need greater power to set you right? Just like how you set me right? Would you deny me the chance to return the favor? Then I shall not rest until I have surpassed you.
Right now, you're less a blessed maiden and more a steely knight.
Well, my one creed is to be true to myself. In that sense, I am rather headstrong. A knight. Yes, perhaps I'll be a knight errant. That does sound appealing. But truthfully, so much of this world feels unfamiliar to me now. Will you be there to guide me, should I need it? Then it is agreed. One last thing. You should speak with Cantarella. I can sense she made it out of the Sonorosphere safely. I'll go later.
Yep, that area right above us, right there, happens to be the inverted tower. Bad spot, bad spot. Good spot. Now let's complete this.
So you haven't forgotten. I shouldn't put my guest on the spot. Moving on. How does Carter feel?
She needs time.
Understandable. Her transition back to mortal life is a drastic departure from her former existence. Now, I suppose I should thank you.
What's this?
Blood Pact's pledge. A symbol of the unbreakable pact between you and the Phasalia family. Each head of the family is entitled to one, and only one. You vanquished the Threnodian and brought peace at last to the Phasalias. You should consider this a token of gratitude.
Is that the only one?
You wish for more? Or is there something else you'd have me do? Oh. Do you intend to mediate between the two families? Tiresome feuds rarely last between two formidable houses. But alas, there is only so much light. Some branches greedily reach for more than they need, and the forgotten are doomed to wither in the dark. Disagreements lie not only between families, but also within them. How fortunate I now find myself with time to fix things. If you're interested, I'd gladly teach you how to care for a family such as ours?
Before I forget, Imperator left a message.
Tell me. I'm ready.
From this day forth, you are free.
I'll remember that.
Will you tell the others?
I've spent so long preparing for this day. A few more will hardly make a difference.
I'll take my leave then.
More tea before you go.
And hold on, did we get a new sword skin?
Let me be there for everyone.
Let's see here.
Shared future, leaving the past behind.
No, but we did get something that's, I think, something similar. Let's check our inventory first. Our inventory. Let's go into... where is it? Where is it? Blood plaques pledge. Oh, that's the sword. Okay. Well, I guess I'll have two weapons to swap out with myself. Swap weapons with myself. Okay, that is quite the, can I, use this weapon, actually? Let's see. Well then, that's quite the, sword. Anyway, well, we got ourselves a 5-star weapon for free. Let's check out guidebook. That makes that a lot easier. Let's check the map and see where the... Don't tell me it's gonna be somewhere else. All those points that we were passing. Now let's unlock that. Alright, we can consider Renacita. Don't ask me what that even means, because that's just a freaking pun that I like to make. So, to gain access to that boss, yeah, definitely. It's gonna make it fun for whenever I have to grind. But that's gonna be held for that later, because I'm gonna have to freaking grind up like nothing else, because damn government, I can't believe I'm getting political. I think the government really did freaking do that shit with controlling what we buy and all that shit. First off, we shouldn't be doing that. That's our freedom. Well, whatever. I'm going to Laguna City. Now I need to go back to talk to Carlotta, I think. Nope. However, we got Arrow for Rover.
Let me be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Check this out. Got three. But I like to have my balance. So I'm going back to Havoc. Thank you.
Today will be a fine day.
I'll do my best. I alone will decide whether it's for show or for battle.
We'll end it off with Carlotta's beautiful face. Anyway, I gotta go. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye-bye.